Welcome to another episode of Official Nigeria FPL. I'm your host for today, and my name is Bond. And with me today, I have Jesse.
JZ.
Jeez. Why did I even say Jesse? Jesse, I didn't even know. It just came out. And of course, Salvy
FC.
I was going to say Salvy D. You know what that D sounds for. But we're back. I've not been around for a bit, so it's really good. It really feels good to be back. Feels good to be, in front of the camera and chopping this up. But let's start with Gameweek 11. It's a horrible week.
Horrible.
It was a horrible week.
Yeah. But, I mean, really.
I'm sorry, what did you get? 40 something. Yay.
you got for something. So you know what?
Yeah, Doku now. That's why.
So you know what? I didn't check anything like because when I was
you got 16 or something.
Yeah.
We'll come to that.
But yeah, it was a horrible week. A lot of things didn't just pan out as people expected. The scores were it was just a weird week. Haaland coming off at halftime, Salah blanking. Where do we even start with this week, man?
The red cards. It was just a crazy game week. Everything that should not happen happened.
Yeah, basically.
The Arsenal Newcastle game. Everything was just against most managers. And whoever scored good points last game week, I don't think the person is among top 50, top 100.
I would think that for you to score good points last week, you have to have players and people don't have. And then usually it's people's second teams and things like that did really well. Because really, that's the only reason why you won't have Haaland or Son or Salah in your team. So, but it was just bad. I mean, I had Burn got injured. It's...
First 1 point.
Exactly. It was just horrible all round.
Game week. It's the game week to not
if you had Turner in your team, Turner didn't play, got a big 0. Jesus, it was
Matika, 0. A lot of the popular players didn't turn up for some reason or other. But we move, I guess. That's the word.
Do we go into the talking points of the week? I mean, I think that's been flogged on every podcast, every TV thing from the Arsenal Newcastle game and the VAR incidents. And do you think that's something we can talk about? What do you think, Sammy?
I mean, it's definitely because it's really something we should talk about.
What's there to talk about? As far as I'm concerned, the Premier League is like, acts like a god right now, and they can do and undo, and no one can criticize them.
No power.
Yeah, and no one can criticize them, and I think that's they keep saying that people are bringing disrepute to the game, and I think they are the ones bringing disrepute to the game. With the way things. I mean, we watch Champions League. We're watching it today as well, and you can see the level of VAR officiating. It's much different. It's much higher. So come on, man, Premier League. I mean, this is the best league in the world as far as we're concerned. Come on, you guys need to do better, man.
I think the quality of shading and VAR, it's really been in shambles in England so far this season. Look at the Aston game, for instance. So I'm speaking like an Aston supporter, but honestly, check for 3 things, and they could not even rule it out for one of them. So the ball crossing the line, the foul, and everything was just ridiculous. So you had a long check, and after checking everything, you rule that it's not there's a goal. So my problem is that let's understand what VAR is doing. Let there be consistency. We see many players, even against Liverpool, the Diaz goal against Spurs. Wolves like 2 or 3 times. They even had one.
I said there was one that said that they forgot to do the line.
Yeah, they drew the line.
I don't understand.
So you can't keep having this.
Hey God, I can't imagine like my job is, for instance, now.
That was for the Liverpool game.
I tell you, my job is to fill fuel into a filling station, and I said, oh, I forgot to put the cap on. Like it's to me, that's how it feels. Like it's dumb. Like
this is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Such mistakes are very costly. So we hope that we'll talk more about the game than the
the officiating.
Because again, Arteta, it came out and was vexing, rightly so. But truly, Arsenal didn't really come to the party that day. I mean, that's not the team. So you just use that one to max the team's performance. But let's discuss more football than officiating, please.
So speaking of football, right? A lot of transfers have gone in and out. Since that time, managers all around the world are they're trying to predict what's going on. First of all, right, the most transferred in for game week 12,
right?
Doku. What do you guys think? I think Pep is in my
My way is Pep.
Yeah.
Tulare FC.
Oh, you had Doku?
Yeah, I had him last.
Yeah, Doku. Yeah,
to the world.
that's what boosted him actually.
That will help him.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I had about 12 points.
Like 3.
But really, but really, I mean, with Pep, you can never tell. Today he could play, tomorrow he could not play. So you don't know.
Grealish played Champions League.
Yeah, but
You could tell that he was kind of looking at Champions League at that game. I mean, it was Bournemouth. So it's for you to kind of, for me, Grealish is his big team player, right? Because he can go back, he can defend, he can do all those little things. But Doku is exciting. The guy is a live wire.
He's a proper winger.
He's a proper winger. He loves to take people on. He loves to go one-on-one. He's exciting in that kind of thing. So,
and I feel like he creates more chances than Grealish.
well, I think.
It's more direct.
It's more direct, exactly. I think that's the way to put it.
more direct.
No, Grealish might be the guy that will create the chance before the chance. However, this guy is the guy that will create the chance. He's the one that something out of nothing, kind of guy.
Grealish is also a proper winger. So he goes to the line, gets the ball, he always try to drift in. But Doku can run the channels. He can run. He can outpace anybody. He can try to dribble and trickery. So Grealish can dribble, but Doku is very fast with his feet. So he offers a lot. And I think I want to commend Pep because again, this proper scouting. It's not so expensive. Came from the French league. How many people didn't see him? People are spending 110 million.
I've always said, and I've always told people that's what I've respected about Manchester City, is that people become stars in Manchester City, especially under Pep.
I agree.
Cancelo is a great talent, but Cancelo, as we know him to be, was Man City. There are many players like that. Laporte.
Even Haaland.
Do you get Haaland? Haaland we knew was
but what he did last season
Julian
was
Alvarez.
Sané.
What Haaland
Julian
did,
Alvarez.
so Haaland was was a good striker, but last season he took it to
it's a
Yeah,
good
took
team.
it to-
So
took
you
it
have
to-
to respect, and they don't need to break the bank. They just go for expensive prospects, trust their instincts, and these guys deliver. But now let's go into the most transferred out before I go through this whole list. The most transferred out wait. You already know, but can you guess who the most transferred out is?
Is this game week? Is there none of these Spurs defenders?
No. Haaland. Haaland is the most transferred out this week. Human beings are crazy. Like, I don't understand.
God with substitution. No, because of that.
They thought he was injured,
so
they must have.
So people transfer.
Pep just saw 3-0 halftime. My leg is paining me, so fucking sit down.
Sit down, man. We have games.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, you're going to play
We have
Champions
games.
League.
We're gonna play
Let's put,
Saturday,
and I think that's what he did.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with Pep. You're always going to have that with anybody you choose in Man City because they have such a large squad and quality in their squad.
Yeah, quality.
Anybody can get it. So let me go through the list. The most transferred in, we have Doku in Nketiah, Michel from Crystal Palace, Bowen West Ham, and Anderson Crystal Palace. I have Anderson already. I mean, the guy's always been he's just been giving me points square. That's probably the guy that saved me this game week. I mean, what the hell?
Me too. Bowen as well. Bowen has really come through.
Nobody saved me.
No, but the thing about Salvy's team, and I was looking at it last week. It has I don't even know how he's able to do it. Right? He has Haaland.
He has Salah.
He has Haaland. He has Julian Alvarez. He has Watkins. He has Salah.
How do you have?
He has Son. He has Trippier.
I've sold Trippier. Not
That's
Trippier.
Trippier now. So nigga, I'm looking at it and I say, how this guy able to do it? Like,
I've even brought in the Boemo. So what I've done so I have two defenders I bought the Shells when they got injured. This other guy, this Dutch Botman, and Lachelle was 3.9. So I bought one defender 3.9. Let me revise one. I bought one defender again now. So I sold this guy. I have Romero. Romero gave me -4. That's given. I sold his father. But you know what? So remember, I bought him for, is that 4.9? So I'll give him 2 points extra. And I bought one defender that has been showing himself lately. 4.2.
He was the 4.2. Who's that guy?
Maguire.
You bought Maguire.
Yeah, because he's playing. He's played the last 4 games or 5 games. And
but you know, but the thing is,
and it's 4.2. So me say, I don't invest in defenders. The only people I invested in were Trent. When Trent was Trent, I could spend 6.5 on Trent, but I don't like spending a lot of money on defenders. So I can spend money on people that can deliver points up front. So that is crazy. My keepers, one is 4.0, I bought one 4.2. So that whole back line, no.
See, he's just giving you game because he constantly whips our ass in our league. So I mean,
I'm third on the league now
because he got 16. If not for this game week, you probably won't be. But yeah, so the most transferred out. Let's go through that list and then before we take a break, the most transferred out we have Haaland, Burn, Romero, Odegaard and Maddison. I mean, apart from, I'm kind of surprised to see Maddison on this list.
Yeah, I think he got injured. Yeah, he came out injured, but we don't know. Maybe it's minor.
I mean, no one, they didn't even wait. So, but you know, the thing about it is, it looked like an ACL injury. But then the part where he seemed surprised when they were taking him out, you know, the manager just didn't want, probably the manager didn't want to take a risk.
Chances, yes.
You know, but because he fell without any provocation, nobody touched him or anything like that. He just dropped. So, anyway, I'd already taken out Maddison for Son in my team. So, yeah, it didn't really affect me. But
that's what it is, right?
It is what it is, man. Okay, so let's take a break and be right back.
Brazil.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, when FPL, one word. Yes, game week 12. I mean, this looks like a game week that will have, that is a juicy game week. It looks like, there are points to be had.
Some would I say big teams, yeah. They have some. So Arsenal is playing Burnley.
Yeah, Arsenal
playing Burnley. Tottenham is playing Wolves.
Manchester
is playing Luton.
Yeah.
Brighton is playing. They're playing Sheffield.
Yeah.
Sheffield.
So,
Bournemouth is playing Newcastle. Liverpool's playing Brentford. And then Man City is playing Chelsea. It's also
Jackson can score another trick.
Prof, it so happened. No, because see, the way Tottenham came at, the way Tottenham balled Chelsea, right, in the first 10-15 minutes, that game, and the way they would have continually balled Chelsea, it was almost 2-0 before. In fact, they cancelled the goal on a marginal offside just before, just thin lines. And I'm sorry, if they come with that same energy against Man City, they will get flogging. I don't care. In fact, they'll probably get flogging if he's at home. You get probably more than, I'm sorry, you can't. They have to come up with a little more energy than that. Sure. But yeah, I Haaland can score. He seems to do better against good teams. Have you noticed? When you see Haaland play,
a lot of people went for that captain that day. Watkins, they went for Son, Salah, but you had the highest points.
Exactly. When he was playing Manu, right?
Yeah, playing. So most of when he plays big teams, he produces the goods.
He seems his Abuna gets strong. So yeah, we have some interesting fixtures. So let's get into our individual teams. Let's not even beat about the bush. For me though, I'm a bit lost. I actually want to do a bit of a rebuild in my team. I have already, unfortunately. And so, I have Anderson and Burns that are injured. And, so what I'm planning to do is not make any changes this week. Just kind of, it looks like the fixtures are going to be good. And just I have a Chelsea defender. Oh, God. Anyway, so, that's what I'm just going to do. So, but apart from that, I have Anderson, Akanji. Those are the people that saved me last week. Douglas Luiz, Ward-Prowse, Son, Saka, Salah, Alvarez, and Haaland. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Maybe I'll just take out Burn and bring in Cowell. That would just be it.
All right. So for my team, I brought in Harry Maguire for 4.2. Harry Maguire to replace suspended what's that name, Romero, and I was able to gain about £7 in that. Sorry, 7.
Baba is thinking in pounds. £7, 7 points.
Anyway, so not points. No,
Or 7 million.
Yes, it's 7 million. Yes, about that or that. No, that money be like. All right, so but I'm looking at bringing one more player. So I'm considering.
Wait, so you're taking a minus?
My first minus hit of the season. I've not had any minus.
I took one last week to bring in the sun.
So
Your first minus.
of the season, yeah.
I take hits every week.
But so that's the thing that if you look at my team, even before last week, I've been kind of constant. So I'm not so far from the top of all my leagues and everything. So because again, those minus 4 minus 8 if you have a bad week. So if I had a bad week, I had 16 points last game week, right? Imagine I don't minus 8. So you add that 8 points, you take it from your 16 points. So I'm having 8 points actually for that game week.
Yeah.
So I try to avoid taking points hits, but I think I'll take one. I'm not sure what I'll take out. There's Mbemo playing Liverpool. Liverpool they've been conceding, so Mbemo can still have the chance to score. I'm thinking of beginning this guy. What's his name? I have like 1 million in my bank now. Beginning this guy. What's his name from Brighton? Mitoma. Another option is to bring in maybe another extra Arsenal midfielder in Martinez.
I think it might be time to bring in Martinelli.
Because a lot of people don't own him, right?
Yeah. He got injured, but I think at some point in time, he's going to be the one to carry the team. He has to. Saka seems a little bit burnt. Trossard
Odegaard is
really can't do it. Odegaard, I'm not sure what Odegaard is. He's not injured. He's meant. I don't know what's going on. Odegaard's not just playing Odegaard football.
Yeah.
Okay, aside the injury, you mean now?
Is he injured? He's not injured now.
He's not in the squad today.
Yeah, he's not in the squad today. He's injured.
Oh, so he's injured?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's injured. What about Man U? No Man U assets. They're playing Luton.
Well,
At home.
Fernandez really.
So the problem is that Luton played really well against
Liverpool.
They balled Liverpool. They really balled Liverpool, and they should have gotten that point. The 3 points in that game. So I'm sorry if they play that same way against Man U. Man U plays the same way they played against what's their name, against Fulham, right? Luton will beat them. But I mean that team is too good to be playing the way they're playing. So I expect Man U to come out of that funk sometime, but I don't know when that will be. It just seems to. And then you have, because there are people there. Bruno can always get you points. I mean, look at that, the quality for that goal, and maybe because, like you said, you got Maguire in, these guys might not score them. They might be a goalless draw because they are not conceding that much.
Maguire might score.
What you say?
Harry might score. So
well, for me, I don't think I'm doing too much. I just need to change my keeper. So I'm thinking of getting Raya.
4.4, 4.6.
Yes.
It's quite.
And then Maddison for Mitoma. I have my defenders: Shimikas, White, Pedro, Peru, Trippier. Midfield: Foden, Bowen, Salah. Then Maddison, I'll change Maddison for Mitoma. Then Julian Alvarez and Darwin Núñez. I'm still not getting Haaland.
But you don't have Haaland.
I don't play with Haaland.
You don't believe in Haaland.
I don't.
No be church, you.
He has man.
He's saying I don't believe in Haaland.
He has man. Guy will try it.
I'm confused.
Guy will try it. It has to be there. Because the day he pops, everybody knows.
But he's going to give. See, except he doesn't play against Chelsea, he's going to score.
Yeah,
He's just going to score.
We'll see about that.
So, what do you think? I'm this on game. Aston Villa, Fulham. I mean, Aston Villa had a drop in last game week. So, do you think they'll come out and
they're actually very good at home.
Yeah. So, Watkins have more or less. That was the first blank I think in long while.
Yeah.
I brought in Douglas Luiz.
Okay, one assistant.
I brought in Douglas Luiz because I was looking for a differential, and he seemed like a lot of what was happening in.
Coming
around. He has two or three goals and like 3 assists or something like that, 4 assists. So I like, why not? But That's blank. The game against scared me. Really did scare me. They were inept in that game. I just believe that it's just one of those games that things happen.
Like I was telling
They
you
were
the other day.
dead.
I feel like it's just that game week. The fixtures, that game last weekend was just horrible around Europe, really. So I mean, I feel like it was just a dead ass fixture. It was just
maybe it's Halloween, maybe it's Guy Fawkes night, all those kind of things that just kind of put some bad mojo on you guys.
So about this fixture, West Ham Forest, Bowen. I don't have Bowen. I'm resisting buying him. I think that's 7.4 now or 7.5, but it's scoring.
It's
scoring.
Putting in the goals.
It's scoring. I mean, what's even paining me is that I want to bring in Bowen from Ward-Prowse because I have Ward-Prowse, and early on in the season he was playing further up but for some reason David Moyes believes Ward-Prowse should be a holding guy and Susek should be I can't understand that, for fuck's sake. Like, what the hell? Ward-Prowse, like Mr. Assist, what the hell? It's playing him as a holding midfielder. So I'm thinking of how to get Ward-Prowse out of my team, but I still think that I don't know. I think maybe Mr. Guy his brain would, because really
Ward-Prowse did not even start the last game.
He did. Yeah, but he was a holding midfielder. Like, it doesn't make sense. And he's playing well. Maybe that's why they're putting him there.
Yeah, it was set pieces.
But no, they didn't even let him take one free kick. It was some other dude they said was anyway. Let's not even get into it. Okay, so let's finish up with the captain choices. I literally just before we go on there, switched my captain choice from Haaland to Salah. I probably
believe in Haaland so much. Why can't you?
I probably no. I probably would take it back to Haaland and put Salah as vice captain. I probably would. What? I say 48 hours, man. My mood can change. But where are you going?
So right now I'm on Salah, but I'm looking sternly at Saka and Watkins. Because of last week, I want to try to make up for last week, so I need to score points. I don't want to do the same thing.
You can go backwards more.
It's possible. No gods, no glory. I won't try this, so let me see how it goes. Let me let my guy Oscar. I'll just take all the risk, and if it pays off, then yeah.
I don't trust Salvy. The other one is just giving us.
I'll give you guys all my teeth. I'll give you everything. Even my secret weapon at the back.
I never thought I would ever hear that Maguire is someone's secret weapon.
England captain, easy.
Well, for me, I mean,
for Man U, but current England captain.
All right, Salah still for me. Salah is still my best choice, captain choice.
Your options are limited. You don't have
I was going to say. I mean, where would you go? In Mbemu.
I don't even have Mbemu. I can cap Julian Alvarez. I prefer to cap Julian Alvarez than cap. At
this point in time, it's beef because he doesn't have as much points as Haaland. So usually you can't justify. There's no logic that can justify that.
Yeah, boy.
Let's say
Salah. Yeah, let's see how it goes too.
I think Salah will be the most popular captain choice this game week, but a lot of people will play safe with Haaland, and Haaland will reward them.
Okay. So yes, I think that's it for this week. But you know what? Whoever's watching, let's know what you think about last game week and all the controversy of last game week. Let us know your thoughts. And what you want us to talk about. And yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, do that thing, press
Share
that button, all that good thing with FPL. And yeah, till next week.
Yeah.
Arrivederci.
That's all, guys.
What? Aggo. Yes. Shit. Shout out to Aggo sitting out there.
He's on the bench today.
He's on the bench. He's an unused sub.
I was told he scored too low.